is ebooks, Flipbooks. We've got a program. I've got a program. Plus, APM's got a program where we can basically turn any PDF or any PowerPoint into a flipbook, an ebook. It's super easy. I'm just going to walk you guys through it. Well, where this can be a lot of help is even though APM has ebooks, a lot of them aren't what am I editable without jumping through all the hoops and having APM do it and such as this. With this program, I can take any PowerPoint, whether it's APM or ours or whatever, and turn it into a flip book with its own link that you can share on social media. So you can email it, you can send it to clients, you can send it to potential clients, you can send it to realtors. You can even do it, which I really like, is you could send out the presentation to the broker and say, hey, here's an ebook of what I'm going to come in and teach your people if you want to do a presentation face to face, kind of like Paul's done in the past. So I'm going to jump into that. I'm going to walk you through it, show you where the assets are and what we can do. And for those who are watching after this live, just take a look, see what you think. There's different things we can do. And like I said, you can make your own. And the cool thing is we can also brand it to you, right? So it's not just the APM or the LSM brand, it's anybody. So before I get going on this, any questions or thoughts or feedback on flipbooks and ebooks and stuff like that? Has anybody already been using them? I know Paul has, but anybody else? All right. Well, good. Here's an introduction to something that we can get more into your marketing stuff. Like I said, so we can share it. We can do whatever way you guys want to do it. So I'm going to share my screen. All right. Can everybody see that? Can I get a thumbs up if we're good? Good. So we're just right on the hub. All right. So we're just jumping right in the hub. We can go to tools and resources or go right to marketing, hit marketing, and it's going to take us to marketing. And then what we can do is go into marketing materials. It takes a second with the delay here. And of course, oh my God. All right, sorry. Let me APM this in here. We are, yes, it's me. Yes, I give my drop of blood. All right, my retinal scan and my urine sample. All right, did we pass through? We're good to go. And what we're going to do is come in here in all these different marketing materials that they've made for us. I like to go in and you can literally just go on the presentations. This is where I found a lot of the stuff. There's all these different presentations that all can be adjusted or edited to what you want, what you need. It can be added, slides taken away, things like that, and then personalized to you. So the example I'm going to use is because we all love realtors, right? Is coming in here and finding one of the realtor. This is a great example, especially for Gus or some of the other branch managers, the real lend, right? Where you can recruit a realtor to also be an LO under you. But these are some of the different things we can go right in. Business planning for realtors. We can go out, we can do and it's opening on my other screen, so I'll move it over. We can go in and do a presentation for them. And a workshop based on the stuff we have. Or if we didn't want to, we could just literally, all right, now I can do that, download. We can literally send it to them as a value add at the beginning of the year or the middle of the year. So I'm going to pop that bad boy open right here and take this over. So it comes up, as you'll see, as a PowerPoint. Well, what we can do then is go in and put your picture in there, put all your stuff in here, use the whole PowerPoint, change it up where we need to, put an APM or Lens Smart instead of APM, change out all these different things. and be able to make this not only into a presentation, but into a book. And the cool thing is, if you really wanted to, we could take out, there's what, the 33 slides here. You could take out all but like maybe the first five, or pick five that you like as a kind of a taster to send out to an agent to get a conversation. Hey, here's some of the things we'll go over. And then all we do is we come here, we save a copy of it. Now it has to be saved. I don't know if you guys know this, but you can save PowerPoints as PDFs. So we'd save it as a PDF. And then, all right, so it's saved. We're here. I log into flipbooklets.com. Now, like I said, I have a master account, but also this is something you guys could buy if you wanted to. So you'd always have control and you could always be doing this yourself. Otherwise, I can do it for you. And all we do, come in, create a new book. What do you want to call it? Realtor Biz Plan book. It gives it its own URL. We upload that PDF. Oh, what is it called even? It's called it's a Biz Plan. Biz Planning Realtor. Open it up. It uploads it. You can do SEO, so we could put realtor, realtor and business planning, and make these different things so it shows up, because this is live on the web. This isn't just on our system or in your email. This is live on the web. We can choose. Do we want to have a book that has 2 pages, so the 1 and the 2 where you turn it, or just a single page where it just turns? I'll use the spread view, for example. If you want to upgrade and get all the bells and whistles, you can change colors, you can make it into your branding, whatever you want to do. All these different things we can do. You can do as a magazine, a hardback, a brochure, all these fun little things. Well, I'm just going to go basic here, and we just create a book. Of course. All right. All right, so we're going to go back, and I'm going to show you a different one I did. So just in case. So we're going to go, I did the temporary buy down for agents. So what I can do is, now that that's uploaded, right, I can go in, I can edit it. All right. So we're all good there. We're all good there. And here's what it looks like. It's literally just the ebook. This link, we take the whole presentation and make it into an ebook. As you can see up here, right, it's got the URL. So all we're going to be doing is cutting and pasting. So I'm going to come back here. That was the BD. All right. So they can also download it as a PDF. If they wanted it to save to themselves, they can click and load it as a PDF. We'll be able to see how many people looked at the book, how many people opened the book. We can put code. We can put code on your website, right? All these different things. And here, all we have to, you have a QR code for it. Click to copy the link to share. We'll go to Facebook. So I'm on the LensSmart Facebook page. And what I did is I just cut it and pasted it right in here, and it pulls this up. Now, obviously, this is for an example. What we do is we'd write some content. Hey, are you an agent, a real estate agent who wants to know more about temporary buy downs, or anything like this, right? We can put this on our Facebooks, on our LinkedIn, on our YouTube shorts, things like that. So we can just come right in, and then all they do, boom, click it, and it takes them right to the website. All right. Same deal with doing it on here, right? We could just make a post. Hey, are you a realtor? Blah, 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 right? There. We post up. And if we really want to have some fun, what we can do is we can make up a quick thumbprint of that first slide. So if you guys know what a thumbprint is, basically it's the representation picture of what the book is about or anything is about. So let me check to make sure I don't have anybody else trying to pop in here because something just popped up. But what we can do is literally take this. Da, da, da. Well, I did. Okay, so here's a third one, right? We could just take this picture, upload it in as the picture for LinkedIn. I don't know if I can do it from this this part, or if I'd have to save it and upload it. But you get the point. What I'm saying is we could take this of my 300 screens that are open right now, and we could take that picture and make it a thumbnail to upload right here. Yeah, it's not gonna let me without doing it. So we'll try it this way. So I could take, if I had saved that thumbnail, or that's right, boom, I upload it there. It's gonna be then the picture. I'm just gonna use a fake one. We'll just pull out something, for example. Let's see. Okay, so we do this. Control V. So we don't do that. We do this. And now when we go to post it, it's going to have the screen of that thumbnail, right? So that people can just come through here and click on, and it's going to take them right there. All right, I know I kind of went through it kind of quick. Thoughts, feedback, takeaways. Do you think that there's opportunities here? Like I said, you can email them. You can, um, hell, we could probably make a campaign in Total Expert to send out to everybody with some of these different things, all these different items that we have for presentations here. Doctor loan, right? I just did I think I had that one already made. I did for wholesale. So maybe we'll just jot there. All right. Well, so yeah, so wholesale doctor loan. So I did one for someone else. And what we can do is, like I said, send it out to everybody. When a new program comes out, it's not just about us sending a flyer. We could literally have a book. So this is an example as the wholesale department made their own, right? This is a variation of the APM one where we went in and cleaned up some other stuff, added some things, LensSmart branding, wholesale's branding. In case you didn't know, we have a wholesale department. We do. And I'm looking like my screen looks like I'm lagging, so I might be using too much if I'm bandwidth if I'm going slow here. So okay. Freddie, thanks for the note. Thoughts, anybody else? How can I help? How can we get something like this in your guys' hands? Is it worthwhile? Like I said, I just really love it, the fact that we can just have some of these things in the hopper. So when a new client comes on or a new realtor comes on, right, we can just send out one of these things. We can talk about the HELOC. We can make a campaign in Total Expert to send out to everybody. The STAR program, right? All these different things they've already made for us. Why don't we get in there and use them, and start putting it out there, like the business planning book. It's just another, we just hit the middle of the year. Last week, I did the training on where are you at with your business. And what I recommend to you guys is take out to your realtors and say, hey, where are you at with your business? It's the middle of the year. How can I help? Here's a guide that we make, blah, 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 with your branding. So, all right, we're about a quarter after. I like to try to keep it between 15 and 20 minutes. So I'm going to pause there. Field any questions, thoughts, takeaways? What do you guys got? Cool beans. I love it when I'm perfect and no one has questions.